Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the NXT review for the 5th of July, 2011. We're down to a more basic deal here. Titus O'Neil continues, and he has over 20 some points, continuing the insult battle. 22 points for O'Neil, 7 points for Young, and 0 points for Bateman. They basically all both get in Bateman's face as a guy who doesn't belong because he's been brought back mid-season. Both guys bring that about, and the battles between Young and friends or Young and O'Neil pretty big here. Basically, Bateman says that he is the master of the internet, which causes a wonder if that means that he is Master Bateman, and that is brought forward. That idea is brought forward by Titus O'Neil, so he's trying to do some comedy here. Last week, the breaking of the leg of the action figure Yoshitatsu. Tyson Kidd continue to go at it here this week, and Tatsu and Kidd have a decent enough match. Tatsu with some strikes pulls the man over and also gets a bunch more kicks, obviously doing the martial arts style of gimmick, although not full-blown with it. Anyway, takedowns by Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd, unfortunately, paralyzed in a freak accident with Samoa Joe several years back, and that is really sad because I wonder where he would be in this iteration of WWE. Anyway, Tatsu misses some things along the way, including a forearm in the corner, a drop kick off the apron, and Tatsu hits his spine on the pine, and ultimately some knees and some basic things here, and ultimately kind of a roll up, roll through, and ultimately there are a couple of things there, and a swinging neck breaker by Tyson Kidd, and ultimately Yoshitatsu manages a comeback. This match the angle behind it is weak as all get out, but the match itself is decent. Lots of back and forth. Tyson Kidd manages to eventually get a victory using a little bit of cheating tactics and some decent enough selling. The return of Derek Bateman, basically saying he is the gift to the internet, etc. and so forth, and Hornswoggle again tries to impress Maurice, this time, though he receives flowers. Who knows if Titus O'Neil sent them or a gift rather, from someone that they wonder if Titus O'Neil's the one that sent them. But anyway, that doesn't go according to plan because there is still an involvement or a desired involvement with none other than Maurice here. Bateman and Daniel Bryan are partnered up, and that doesn't exactly go according to plan. The nature of things is that D. Young and Titus O'Neil have to partner up, and obviously they've had wars between each other. Bateman, a.k.a. goes on to be EC3. Bateman with a couple of drop kicks right under the chin. Much more talented guy than he was ever given credit for, and I don't necessarily think that he ever got a fair shake in WWE. Anyway, Daniel Bryan comes in, works over the arm of Derek Young, and cuts it off with a knee, among other things. Doesn't get everything together, but gets enough to where the match goes back and forth. Titus O'Neil, meanwhile, waiting on the outside of the ring, gets in, and he and Bateman have a good bit of chemistry, although Young using a little bit of cheating, O'Neil using a little bit of cheating tactics, using the knee over the midsection there, tag off, and Young and Bateman back in there with each other. Doesn't really go that well, except a couple of chin locks and forearms and the like. Ducks the clothesline, does Daniel Bryan. Bryan manages a clothesline of his own and gets what he can out of it, but Daniel Bryan makes his way back into the corner. Dropkick in the corner, doesn't get everything that is needed, but manages to get a indirect victory or almost victory, but instead, Daniel Bryan and Derek Bateman managed to get the victory here. Then we go back to literally probably about 15 minutes of Raw, and we close the program with that. So we will be back with more right after this.